Ja, hallo und willkommen zum 21. Teil des Banishers Gameplays. Wir werden heute eine Nebenmission machen, also sprich eine Spukermittlung. Und zwar geht es hierbei um dieses hier. Gut, es ist auch relativ nah an uns dran und ja, wir begeben uns schon mal dahin. Den Eingang zu den Minen suchen. Nein, ich glaube, das ist die Hauptmission. Aber wir wollen die Spukermittlung machen. Bewege ich mich richtig? Weil die Meteranzeige wird gerade irgendwie nicht kleiner. Ah, jetzt. Nee, ich entferne mich. Jetzt komme ich dem näher. Aha, ich muss hoch, okay. Ach, den kennen wir doch.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop-dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
How are folk doing? Fighting fit?
Well, they're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers, house servants, hunters. We've one old soldier, but he's sick. Them who stand dead on their feet. Fighting fit, my arse. But we hold against the hordes of the dead. For now, leastways. The fight's not fair. That's it.
That's wrong, but we're doing our best to put it right.
Wherefore the paradise of New Eden, eh? What a hole we've made of it. Mind you, if we stop digging, we die.
Had any good scuttle lately?
I'll spill it if I have it, but be quick. I'm busy.
We've known an officer or three, you and me. So, tell me about the captain.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient, nor one so relentless. Ever a pain in the ass, aye. But a good one. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was. Still a pain in the arse, mind.
What think you now of Helen Priest?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. Command is in her blood. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her. Born to give orders, she was. And you dare not disobey.
Did you know Sebastian Priest?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a crow in the gutter. Hero is an ill-used tag, oft misassigned. But Lieutenant Priest was a hero, and a proper one at that.
As you were, soldier.
Gut. Ist jetzt die Nebenmission somit vorbei, die Spukermittlung? Nee, ehrlich? Was? Okay, ja, ich glaube, unsere Mission hat sich jetzt gerade dahin hingehend umgewandelt, dass wir die Hauptmission jetzt einfach weitermachen, weil scheinbar will er noch nicht unsere Hilfe haben. Gut, dann wird es halt irgendwann mal später der Fall sein.
I'd like to help him.
Moment
All right.
mal.
Let's start with his billet.
Also doch, Die Nebenmission wird gemacht.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous?
Medaille zu Ehren der Tapferkeit von Andrew Whyte. Krieg gegen King Philip 1678. Gott segne den König.
An award given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
Brief von Andrew Whytes Frau an Andrew Whyte. Fort Jericho. Mein Liebster, ich schicke dir diesen Brief, damit du dir keine Sorgen um uns machen musst. Meine Eltern haben uns mit offenen Armen empfangen. Meine Mutter hat sich so gefreut, ihre Enkelkinder zu sehen, dass sie ein wahres Festmahl zubereitet hat. Mein Vater hat zwar ein wenig gemeckert, so wie er es immer tut, und kann es kaum erwarten, dass wieder Ruhe ins Haus einkehrt. Aber er ist dennoch sehr dankbar für die zusätzliche Hilfe auf den Feldern. Er würde es niemals zugeben, aber er ist stolz auf unsere zwei starken Burschen. Isaak und Abraham freuen sich ebenfalls sehr, wieder in Providenz zu sein. Sie finden die Regeln hier nicht ganz so harsch und ich kann ihnen nur beipflichten. Ich kann es kaum erwarten, endlich wieder an deiner Seite zu sein, Liebling. Ich mache mir Sorgen um dich. Vielleicht ist es an der Zeit, New Eden endgültig zu verlassen. Die Stadt ist verflucht, das habe ich von Anfang an gesagt. Ich hoffe, dass es dir gut geht und dass dich deine Albträume nicht zu sehr um den Schlaf bringen. Vergiss nicht, was deine Schwester dir gegeben hat. Trotz der Entfernung singe ich jede Nacht für dich in der Hoffnung, dass dich mein Gesang erreichen und, wie sonst auch immer, beruhigen möchte. Ich liebe dich vom ganzen Herzen, deine, dich liebende Frau Corinna Whyte. Oh, wie süß. Oh, ein Beförderungsschreiben. Whyte, angesichts eurer letzten Erfolge auf dem Schlachtfeld und auf Empfehlung eures Lieutenants hin befördere ich euch auf einen Posten, der eurer Fähigkeiten besser entspricht. Was? Als Wache da oben, wo er jetzt gerade stand? Ab sofort werdet ihr als Anwerber im Rang eines Sergeants dafür sorgen, dass unsere Streitkräfte mit gut ausgebildeten Männern aufgefüllt werden. Ihr werdet zunächst in Havers Hill stationiert sein. Addendum. Wir haben uns bereits über euren sich verschlechternden Gesundheitszustand unterhalten und der Unfall hat nicht gerade positiv dazu beigetragen. Ihr seid ein guter Mann, Whyte. Aha, also es gab einen Unfall. In Anführungszeichen.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record. Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
Diese Waffenkammer sieht eher aus wie ein Gefängnis.
Storeroom. Locked.
Lass mich raten, eine Bibel. Yes. Ja, und wo sind die Akten? Sind es die Dinger hier, die auf dem Tisch liegen? Diese Zettelchen? Whytes Brief and Williams Family. Sehr geehrte Dame, ich weiß, wir kennen uns nicht, doch mein Kommandant sagte mir, dass ihr mit den jungen Talbot Williams der Miliz von New Eden verlobt seid. Ein guter und tapferer Mann. Es betrübt mich zutiefst, euch mitteilen zu müssen, dass er tragischerweise von uns gegangen ist. Eieieiei. Aber das ist nicht seine Akte. Ich wette, es ist hier irgendetwas unten. Schon in irgend so einem Zimmerchen hier. Oder da hinten. kann die Akte sein? Vielleicht oben, wo man nicht hingehen darf. Aber ich glaube, ich komme nicht von hier rein. Gleich von außen. Okay, jetzt mal in der Karte nachschauen. Wir sind ja schon richtig gewesen hier. Ja, wie komme ich denn da jetzt hoch? Nicht, dass da kaputt ist. Nee. Kann ich irgendwo hoch? Auch nicht. Wo zum Teufel sind die Akten hin? Okay, dann gehen wir erstmal in die Krankenstation.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddammit! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh.
Andrew Whytes Arztbericht, Teil 2. Notizen über den Patienten Andrew Whyte. September 1694. Die Albträume des Patienten sind schlimmer geworden. Er ist sehr unruhig und lässt Mahlzeiten ausfallen. Bla 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 bla. März 1695. Der gefreite Whyte verbringt manche Nächte jetzt auf der Krankenstation, da er unter zeitweiser Demenz zu leiden scheint. Oh. Und im Juni 1695, die Warnzustände des Patienten treten mittlerweile viel häufiger auf. Er schläft sehr wenig, irgendwas scheint alte, schmerzhafte Wunden aufgerissen zu haben. Gefreiter Whyte möchte nicht darüber sprechen, aber er scheint die Gestalt zu kennen, die ihn in seinen Albträumen verfolgt. Oh, okay, also scheinbar wird er doch verfolgt. Und das ist der zweite Teil, wir müssen jetzt noch den ersten Teil finden.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
Whyte must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
I fell in love with a Banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in New Eden town.
Ah, that was you. I should have known. I'm so very sorry for your loss, Red. So very sorry.
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
All right. I'll not press you. Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep to myself.
No visitors? No other patients?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while now.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him, unpleasant though he may be.
Tell me about Helen Preece.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now, and she's not remarried. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding, too. Even dead, you can see his influence in her bearing.
I think I know how that feels.
Wenn du nur wüsstest, Krankenschwester, wenn du nur wüsstest.
What about you? How do you feel?
I'm alive and well. I'll not complain. I can be strong for those less fortunate.
You're a good soul, Nurse Wings.
I do my best, Mr. McCraith. I'm sure you do yours.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell and good health, sir.
Gut, bleibt nur noch die Akte von Andrew in der Waffenkammer zu suchen, aber ich habe keine Ahnung wo. Ich frage jetzt mal den Patienten, was er hat.
Who the hell are you? Queen Mary Stuart?
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a Banisher.
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody. Well, piss off. There's a sudden stink of death in here, Scotsman, and it ain't from me.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business, Scotsman.
This, comrade, is why no one wants to talk to you.
You know, soldier, you're a brawler and a rebel, and if you fought at all, I'll wager you lost. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family farm and signed up to fight them Indians. I learned the hard way, in the blood and the snow. Fought under the captain himself, I did, and followed him here and joined the train band.
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give some nosy Scotsman what for.
When I'm sick, I get surly too. What's the word around here?
No one tattles to me stuck in here. Captain came by once, worried for Andrew Whyte. Seems the old boy screams in his sleep.
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right? What's his story?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming. Real ghosts come when you're awake.
Tell me about the captain. Speak freely, I'll not get back to him.
Why'd you get back to him? The captain is the best of us, and I'm proud to serve him. Proud, too, to give him my guidance when he'd call. Not that he calls no more. Suppose he has too much on his plate. Time's precious for the likes of the captain, eh?
Tell me about Helen Preece. I promise it won't get back to her.
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's in command.
Quite the rise, no?
How's life about the fort?
What do you want to hear? It's cold. We're hungry. Welcome to paradise.
As you were, Mr. Peabody. See you about.
Not like I can go anywhere anyways.
Storeroom. Locked.
Okay, was war denn das? Kleiner Bug. Oh, keine Ahnung, was ich hier machen soll. Er sagt ja aber, ich muss runtergehen, oder? Da ist jedenfalls ein Pfeil runter. Aber ich bin auch richtig. Kann ich hier irgendwas holen? Nein. Kann ich auch nicht. Ich glaube, ich muss hoch. Da oben scheint auf jeden Fall etwas zu sein. Boah, das ist jetzt schwer. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich machen soll. Penningtons Bekanntmachung. Nach dem Tode von Fräulein Rebecca Hartgrave ist ihr Eigentum ein Mann namens Ferdinando Milo. Ja, okay, das ist schon alt, das haben wir gemacht. Ja, Archiv, warte mal. Bezüglich Archiv, alle Akten, Berichte und anderen Dokumente, die aus New Eden hierher gebracht wurden, befinden sich jetzt oben in der Waffenkammer unter Verschluss. Wer sie einsehen möchte, wende sich an mich, Pennington. Ja, dann
Trainband
gehen wir doch mal
records are
zu ihm.
upstairs from the armory. Good to know.
All right. Where's the armory?
So, wo ist unser Unterschlupf gewesen? Da hinten, ich sehe schon die Flamme und irgendwo auch dort ist der Pennington oder wie der heißt, und zwar hier, glaube ich. Nein, aber ich beklaue ihn. Schlüssel zum Militärarsenal. Ha, geht doch. Okay, das war tricky, weil es einfach keine Tipps gab. Aber gut, scheinbar habe ich es doch hinbekommen.
Storeroom. Locked.
Ja, Moment, die haben ja auch gesagt, dass es oben wäre. Nur wie kommen wir jetzt nach oben? Wie kommen wir nach oben? Vielleicht hier. Moment. Oh, Halleluja. Ich glaube, ich habe es gefunden. Oh Gott. Das war für mich irgendwie ganz schön mies. Ja, das ist egal. So, wir brauchen die Akte von Whyte. Ich glaube hier. Captain Penningtons Bericht über Andrew Whyte. 8. Juni 1677. Gestern am Morgen ritt ich mit 12 Männern von Portsmouth los auf der Suche nach einem Trupp der Plymouth Miliz, der nach dreitägiger Patrouille überfällig war. Nach einem halbtägigen Ritt gen Norden stießen wir auf den einzelnen Überlebenden des Trupps. Als mir der junge Rekrut die Einzelheiten des Indianerhinterhalts berichtete, war ich beeindruckt von seiner Standhaftigkeit. Andrew Whyte ist ein vielversprechender und teuflisch zäher Soldat, der sich der Massachusetts Miliz unter meinem Kommando anschließen wird. Und er wird für seine Tapferkeit gebührend gewürdigt werden. Aha.
A metal
Vielleicht
trinket
irgendwas mit
to
den
mark a
Indianern.
life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all. Or so I'm told.
I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit. You should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
Du siehst aber nett aus.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want? Are you the ghost haunting Andrew Whyte? Is that a yes or a no? Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us.
Na dann, mein Freund, zeig doch mal warum.
Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. This way. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe. He wants us to follow him. Here, we can go on. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept nights. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years, withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us. He's leading us somewhere.
Ja, Kollege, wir kommen doch. Deine Spuren sind schneller als du nebenbei.
Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself.
Ich habe dir nie die Schuld daran gegeben, mein
Our
Freund.
ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
Du musst dich daran halten. Vergib dir endlich, Kamerad. Du darfst nicht aufgeben. Sei stark, du bist für mich. Und du musst leben. Und sei tapfer, mein Freund. Dann schauen wir uns mal das Grab an.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. He wants us to follow him. This way.
Have some of this.
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Brothers in arms, man. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up.
The ghost has something to show us.
Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. They're not busy fighting and dying, that is.
They brought more friends.
I can help.
Oh, da können wir wieder einen Punkt gewinnen. Du hast eine endlose Ansammlung spektraler Aktivitäten gefunden. Dieser Art Ansammlung kannst du wiederholt entgegentreten. Die Intensität, Schwierigkeitsgrad wird sich nach jedem erfolgreichen Abschluss erhöhen. Eine endlose Ansammlung spektraler Aktivitäten erkennst du an der rötlichen Umgebungsfarbe. Aha. Ja, gut, dann machen wir das doch mal.
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
Ja, haben wir.
Turn out and turn up!
Make a run for it!
Great! More fun.
away with you!
Dodge! Call on me. Look to me. Ready and waiting.
Gut. Macht erhöht +1. Sehr gut. Aber eigentlich wollen wir ja die Spukermittlung fertig machen.
The stain is fading.
No, ich entferne mich. Also irgendwo hier muss es sein, oder? Ah, da geht die Spur weiter.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
In stillen Gedenken an die Brüder, die im Kampf um die Freiheit gefallen sind. Wir stehen immer in eurer Schuld. Für immer in eurer Schuld.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Good jump, bustering cove! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Eine alte Pistole, die Andrew gehörte. Okay. Vielleicht redet er jetzt ja mit uns. Hallo. Na, Brudi, was
Nice
geht?
to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew Whyte give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? Well, I've been there. I'll do everything I can to help.
If help we can.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Nun gut.
Joshua's not helping. He's scared Andrew's silent. Conversation over. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
Nein, jetzt geht's um Schämen hin.
Guilt is normal, but you must let it go.
I had claw marks on it.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Was macht er da? Ah ja. 2400 Stück. Okay, das war geil. Oh, ich dachte, das wäre der eine, den wir im letzten Gameplay-Teil getötet haben.
Good day to you, Miss.
Miss? I'm the hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss. You?
It is rare, but I've been known to miss. Red McCraith, Banisher.
I heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not with you?
She died. She's with me in spirit.
Sad to hear it. I have nothing cleverer than that to say. If you need anything, well, I probably can't help.
So you hunt for the fort? Are you part of the train band?
I serve, in my way. Before the curse, I traded with the people of New Eden. Meat and fur, bartered for whatever they had that I needed.
How did you end up in New Eden? You won't mind me saying that you're not like most people here.
And yet, I am a New Englander. Born on a farm not far from Boston, but always preferred the wild. So I came to New Eden. In time, I came to love it. It's cursed, and I'm still here, aren't I?
What do you know? Tell me about your day-to-day.
If I did, would you listen?
Talk to me of Captain Pennington.
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. In return, he makes sure I get none. He respects me. That makes him an excellent judge of character. Don't you think?
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
Not my favorite person, if I'm honest, but in the fight against the dead, she's an asset.
How are you yourself?
I do my work and do it well, though few notice.
I'll take my leave of you, Flora.
I'll not stop you.
Ein bisschen geheimnisvoll, aber nett. Irgendwie falsche Richtung. Ich glaube, da oben war der Andrew. Bei der Mauer da. Ja, hier irgendwo. Hallo.
Good to see you living, sir. Keep it short, I'm on duty.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
In a tavern in Paris, with 3 of my comrades, a Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good, a villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and I'd not turn my coat. I will, said my friend Lucas, but I'll free the slaves. I shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice. I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you that shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapour rising as a man's life pools beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past and men long gone.
Also Andrew hat sich ein bisschen geöffnet, das konnte man schon mal erkennen.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Ja, mein Gott, ist zwar blöd gelaufen, aber war ja keine Absicht, oder?
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live. I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
Alter, nein, wir wollen ihn nicht töten.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes, too, from themselves. You can't see it now, but you can learn to live with this. Talk about it. Accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining your life and you can set about living in the time you have left.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have not the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
Ja, nee, also keine Schuldzuweisung auf gar keinen Fall und verbannen auch nicht, weil Joshua hat ja nichts getan. Wir lassen ihn sanft aufsteigen, soll er seinen Frieden haben.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
There is nothing left for you here.
I'm good for nothing after that.
Oh, ja,
Thanks for your
cool.
help. I'll not forget it.
Ja, also im Gegensatz zum letzten Teil haben wir hier auf jeden Fall die richtige Entscheidung getroffen. Ja, lässt du mich auch mal durch. Gut, dann endet auch dieser Teil von Banishers und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wenn dem so ist, gebt mir ein Like, abonniert meinen Kanal und ja, wenn ihr was zu sagen habt, gerne in die Kommentare. Ich würde mich freuen und beim nächsten Mal werden wir, sofern wir keine Nebenmissionen und Spukermittlungen haben, die Mission mit eine Flamme in der Dunkelheit angehen. Gut, bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Ciao.